a night out, peeps. Get up there.
16-year-old Charlotte Hart is beyond her parents' control.
She's left her food. Obviously they've been drinking because you can smell it, and it really stinks. It does. And they've just gone out and left me to clear up all their mess.
Parents piss me off. Just all loads of bullshit, really. Just keep going on and 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 on at me all the time. Just for nothing, really.
She will shout and she'll be aggressive.
She slammed doors. She tried to overpower me, and I think she knows she can overpower me.
It just irritates me so much. She's just so stupid.
She just walks all over me, doesn't she? She's got no respect for me, none whatsoever. It's tiring, it's draining. Complete battle. That I'm not winning.
Charlotte's parents feel powerless to keep her out of trouble at school.
I think she goes to school for a joke and a laugh and to intimidate the teachers.
It's like the teachers, I hate them. They're like arseholes, they are. They're like moan at you for the most stupidest little things.
If Charlotte wants to answer her phone in the class, she will answer her phone.
Or text.
Or if Charlotte
move seats or whatever Charlotte wants to do. Charlotte tends to do it, and then she gets told off at school, and then she's in the sin bin.
Which she don't really care about, does she?
What did you call the teacher last time you had a row?
Bitch.
A bitch.
It's not funny, is it? I find that...
Yeah.
I don't find that funny at all. It's draining.
Yeah.
It is, because you think, goodness, we've brought up this girl, and, our daughter...
A child is a reflection of the parents, and we ain't like that. You do wonder why they are the way they are, but it's just difficult sometimes.
I'm the reason why everyone argues. I'm the reason why everything is bad since Dad buggered off.
17-year-old Sam Northage is an angry young man.
I haven't called you a bastard. I haven't said that you are lazy. I do value you. I care a tremendous amount about you, and I am just trying to be a mother.
I'm not saying I'm the worst person in the world, but I don't want to be here. I've never, ever, ever wanted to be with this place. I'm fed up with this.
I just feel at the moment it's like a volcano inside Sam.
He's a lot more aggressive to Mum. If Mum says no, he'll just do it anyway.
I stand up for myself, and I don't just bend over and take it whenever someone makes up a rule.
Sam is from a devout Christian family, but since his parents split up a year ago and his father went to live abroad, he's lost his faith and his mother is struggling to control him.
I have been a strict parent, but in the last year since his dad left, he's been pushing the boundaries.
If I've got the choice, I will stay out pretty much every single night. And just don't really go back there unless I need the toilet or need food.
Despite his mother's difficulties running the home alone, Sam has all but turned his back on his family.
Chad, give me a lighter. My mates I would consider to be my real family, because they're the ones who are with me all the time. They're the ones who are always there for me. So these guys really are my real family and not the people who I just live with.
I've spoken, that's the end of it. I'm not having it. I don't fucking care. He's just pushed and pushed at the boundaries. He won't take no for an answer, really.
Like that.
Mum, I don't need that top.
Now, in a unique experiment, both families have agreed to try something different.
Look at that hideous mugshot. Oh, scary. That's not a good picture, man.
They have decided to send their teens abroad to live with new parents.
She'll be all right for a while, and then when she don't like something, she'll go mad, have a little tantrum.
Sam and Charlotte will be spending a week in Jamaica with parents who demand absolute respect.
Mum, will you get my bag?
I'm going to Jamaica.
All right.
Right.
Don't lose your passport.
Won't.
I love it, darling.
I'll see you very soon.
I think it would be wonderful if he could come back with a motivation that he hasn't had for the last year. I want him to realise within himself that he's actually spoiling the family makeup by his aggressive behaviour.
Have a really good time, okay? Don't let me down, okay?
Okay.
Love you. Love you. I do hope this could be, you know, the start for Charlotte to sort herself out and realise there is more to life than arguing and getting the ump and stuff, you know, and go and do something with herself.
And Sam. Whatever.
The teens' destination is nearly 5,000 miles away. Maypen, central Jamaica, where they'll be staying with the Rose family.
Come on, Dad, you're out of bed, out of bed!
The Roses believe a relentlessly strict household is the only way to bring up children.
Which way you going? Come this way!
There are rules of the house. They have to respect the rules. They have to obey the rules. When they break the rules, there are consequences.
Basically,
right
that's true. That's true. That's true.
Yes.
Dad Dave is a government driver. His wife Sharon is a full-time mother to their two daughters, 14-year-old Davia and 7-year-old Davine.
So you didn't clean the shoes last night, David?
But it's Sharon who's in charge.
I don't even have to flog them because they know the signs. I'll give them the look.
One look. One look.
Or
and
if I
that
have
is
to
enough.
say,
One look.
Davia, she knows that.
The Roses believe in physical punishment for children, absolute obedience to parents, and that everyone in the family should earn their keep.
Discipline is a key in everything that you do. Without discipline and the Father above, you will not make it. Because you have to have discipline starting from the home.
They think their old-fashioned parenting could teach the British teens a thing or two.
Is a wild horse? It can be tamed. It can be tamed.
Check it out.
For the next week, Sam and Charlotte will answer to the Rose family and live as if they are their own children.
Has it actually sunk in yet that you're in Jamaica?
Yeah, it's not a holiday, is it?
I know it's not a holiday, but it's Jamaica.
Maypen is a 2-hour drive from the airport into the island's interior. Jamaica is famed for its beaches and party atmosphere, but where the teens are headed, there is neither.
Well, well, well. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. We have been waiting.
How is everything?
Hi, Sam. Hi, Charlotte. Hi, Charlotte.
Okay.
Here's your mommy.
The Roses live in a modest bungalow.
This is your house.
Charlotte is bunking with Davia and Davine, while Sam has a room to himself.
This is your room, Charlotte. And those are your sister.
The family, they seem very, very nice. And it was excellent. I was a little bit nervous about meeting them because I didn't really know what they were going to be like, but they seem excellent, so it's going to be good.
Okay.
I do have one thing. I do smoke tobacco, and I have done for quite a few years. I'm completely fine if I can't smoke in here, but if I'm out and about, is that all right if I have a cigarette?
No, will not do. Smoking is a no-no.
No. We don't smoke. We don't smoke, we don't drink. We talk about it in the morning.
Well, that might be a bit of a problem. And I mean, to be entirely honest, I'm willing to take any punishment they want to give me for smoking. I can say I'm not going to be able to go the whole 10 days without smoking.
The teens have only been in the house a few minutes, but already Sharon thinks she's got their number.
Charlotte, she looked fragile, but she's frightened. You know, new environment. I mean, Sam, he doesn't look like a normal child. He needs to be fixed because there's no way I could have Sam under this roof looking like that because he doesn't look like a normal child.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Charlotte, we're going to get up now. It's time to get going. Hi,
The
Sam.
teens have arrived at the weekend.
Good morning. How are you?
Good.
Good, good, good.
But rather than their usual lie-in, there's an important family meeting.
Now sit.
Dave kicks off with some do's and don'ts around the house.
Good morning. Morning. If you eat or drink from it, wash it. If you use it or move it, put it back. If you open it, close it. If you do all these things, this house will be trouble-free. Get a picture?
No alcohol, no smoking. Neither indoor or outdoor. No swearing. Right? You have to sweep the floor. You have to wipe the floor. Your room must be kept tidy. Our house is always kept. And I'm expecting you guys to keep it clean, keep it tidy. There's dress code as well. And Sam, those earrings have to go.
Like, I don't know if either of you have got any piercings. I can't take them out and leave them for the time I'm here.
I can respect who you are.
I have piercings that I can replace them with that are a lot less like this.
But remember, as I said, we are the adult pair.
So you understand that clearly?
Our kids call us mommy and daddy. We're expecting you guys to do the same.
I might have a problem with that.
Why?
Because the name Dad, I promised myself that I would never use that word again.
Okay.
And I would prefer personally to call you Sharon and Dave than Mum and Dad. This family is pretty much nuts. Like, for some reason they think that they are actually my parents. And it's just completely over the top, really. The week ahead is gonna be a complete and utter bitch, really.
For Charlotte, it's all too much.
I just want to go and see my mum. I just don't want to be here.
It's the first time Charlotte's been away without her parents.
Right now, Charlotte is crying, but that doesn't say that I'm gonna be, oh, you can do what you want to do. No, it doesn't happen that way. The rules remain. She could be crying to say, well, I'm gonna manipulate them, but that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna be even firmer. I'm gonna be firmer.
Nearly 70% of Jamaicans are devout Christians, and in the Rose household, everyone attends St. Gabriel's Anglican Church on Sunday. Since losing his belief in God a year ago, Sam has not set foot in a church.
I'm not going to be going into your church to worship your God that I don't even believe in.
This is Sunday morning in Jamaica. We worship on Sunday morning.
Well, then
we go to church. There's a time limit here.
You should go and worship, and you should go and enjoy yourself.
No. You don't tell me what I should do. You don't tell me what I should do.
I am not going to be staying in your house tonight if I haven't managed to have a fag, and I'm not stepping inside your church, which is apparently already starting.
Well, Sam, let me tell you this. Sam, don't walk away from me. Don't walk away from me. Don't do that. That is one disrespect. We don't walk away from people when we talk to people.
Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Alleluia. Alleluia.
And blessed be his kingdom, now and forever. Amen.
I am not taking shit from this family. I am not being told that I'm not allowed to have my basic human bloody rights when I'm out in Jamaica because it's not in their house rules.
For 7-year-old Davia, there's a simple solution to Sam's problem.
You don't have to have cigarettes. You
Yes,
can
I
have
do.
a sweet.
I don't have
A small sweet.
I don't have any sweets.
I'll buy it tomorrow.
These are gummy bears. These don't have any nicotine in them.
You can take those gummy bears and do like this. And you can smell it and then you eat it.
I did not come out here to visit the world of Sharon Rose. I am not here wanting to just bend over to all of Sharon's rules.
Let me tell you something, Sam. Listen, If you continue like this, you'll be in bed for 7 o'clock.
Please.
You're acting like a toddler. You're
Fine then, I'm a toddler. I'm an immature little child who is 17 years old.
You don't act like a 17 years old. And this is church, and you're gonna respect church. This is place that I have worship, and this behavior will not continue here.
Right.
So zip it up now, and that's it. That's my final word. This is my final word.
Apparently, there is not going to be any compromise. I am the silly little child, and she is the wise, brilliant adult who knows everything in the world about me. So I have no say in it. I am not smoking the entire time I'm here. I can have a nervous breakdown and end up a gibbering mess. I'm not having a fag while I'm here.
Back home, after an argument, Sam would normally storm out of the house. Instead, he's sent to bed early. Sharon's had more than enough of his behaviour for one day.
Maybe the British government need to send these kids to live in Jamaica. Not come in to see the discipline in Jamaica, but come and live here. Period. These kids need discipline. It's not about them. It's about parents. It's too much. Too privileged too.
Hi Sam, it's a school day.
Sam and Charlotte have been in Jamaica for 2 days and haven't yet been out alone. Today the Roses are sending them to school.
Are you finished?
No, not yet.
Uniforms are obligatory, as is pride in your appearance.
Well, it ain't gonna be good because you made me rush it.
Every few seconds it's do the job faster, do the job faster.
Sam, are you through?
Should I iron the trousers as well?
Yes, you have to iron the trousers. Seams must be in place, very straight.
How do you think you look? Green.
Green.
Sam is still smarting from his run-in with Sharon. He now has a new strategy for getting through the week.
I just want out, and actually trying to be a unique individual in this country is not allowed. So you need to just blend in with absolutely everything else and shut the hell up, basically, if you want to actually get by. If you actually try to be something that's unique in this country, you basically are screwed.
Sorry, are you doing funny?
I know I look really funny, but for fuck's sake, look at you. You look just as dumb as I do.
What's with my earrings out?
Got my earrings in my pocket, so the minute I'm out of there, I'm sticking them back in.
Despite her parents' ambitions for her, Charlotte has consistently underachieved at school in the UK.
I just see schools as free babysitters during the day. Like, parents will go off to work, don't want to leave you at home, I'll send them to school.
But Charlotte did manage to take her GCSEs despite her negative attitude.
She could have done a lot more better at school than she has done, because Charlotte just went to school really, I think, basically to be the class clown.
I don't really see the point of school. If you don't want to learn, then I don't think you should. Like, some people would prefer like going to work and stuff. So, what's the point of going to school if you don't like it?
She is a bright girl who could do so much better, but she can't be bothered.
In Jamaica, a state education is seen as a privilege rather than a right. For Sharon, underachievement is not an option.
In Jamaica, you go to school to get an education, to be a professional person, have a job. Education is a key to success.
Charlotte and Sam are joining 14-year-old Davia at Denby High. It's the local secondary school and Principal Joan Wint runs a tight ship.
This school has a reputation for being a strict school and a disciplined school and also a successful school. There are great things that can happen to you, that can happen to you, and that's what Denby is all about. So we have rules and we have regulations, and the students have to abide by them, or else there are punitive measures. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The teen's first task is to write a poem and an essay beginning with the line, Jamaica is... The essay is to test their level of articulacy, expression and concentration. While Sam knuckles down, within minutes, Charlotte's attracting the attention of the teachers.
Come on, you're gonna try. Charlotte. It's not an exam.
No, but it is. I'm sitting here in silence for 2 hours. I'm not doing it. End of.
Unprecedented. We've never had a child be so openly defiant.
It's not just the way it is done here. It's an examination, you have to sit and write and do some work, and if you're not doing it, then you have to go to the principal's office.
Let's go then. I need to get my bag.
Take your pick.
If I hear that you are not writing the exams, you don't have a choice.
Yeah, but I've just done
It doesn't matter what you like or what you don't like, is what is required of you.
Why? You can't force me
Listen
to do
me,
it.
I cannot force you to put your pen to paper. But
So why are you punishing me for it?
I'm not punishing. Is it something that is outside of your competence to do?
I don't understand that.
Is it that you are unable to do the exercise?
I'm not stupid. I just don't want to do it.
Exactly. So you are just being defiant. Please, let's talk in my office. You either decide to do it, or at the end of school you will sit and do a detention in which you will write the exam. Take your hand from your hips, please. Thank you.
This is ridiculous.
It may be ridiculous, but that's required of you.
It really is.
It does not matter what you think. So decide. It's a choice.
I'll do it, but I ain't writing loads. I'm not going to write.
Well, whatever you write, but you go to the exam room and you do it. She's going back to the room and she's going to write the exam.
Okay.
I don't know if I've ever had in my 36 years anybody saying to me, well, you can't make me do it. I don't think I've ever had that. I don't think I've had that experience.
Charlotte eventually commits her views on Jamaica to paper. And finds that once she starts, she can't stop.
I wrote well loads actually. Didn't write what was meant to write, I just wrote about how I felt, and I feel better now for writing it all down.
The British teens are something of a novelty, and Sam's enjoying being the centre of attention.
You have a girlfriend? Yeah, I do. She's 15.
And how old are you?
I'm 17.
It's alright, I'm getting on with the people here. I'm the only white guy in this school, so I've had a lot of people sort of like looking at me. And because I'm wearing this hat, everyone thinks I'm a Rasta. I mean, when I'm back in England, I'm hardly the most popular person in the world. I mean, I've got plenty of mates and I've got all my own mates, but if I started a new school back in England, I wouldn't have all these people crowding around me asking me all sorts of different things.
The teens have only been at the school a few hours and there's a problem. Sharon has been called back in by the principal. The essay that Charlotte wrote earlier is a direct challenge to everything Principal Mrs. Wint stands for.
Her language. She doesn't know why children are respectful. Yeah, respectful my ass. The people back home don't take no shit, so I don't see why these children should. Today Sam looks like a total dick, and again she's pissed off and she's not taking no shit. This whole thing to my mind is disrespectful. The fact that what she wrote was unacceptable, and you know the school does not put up with it. Could you ask Charlotte to come in? Thank you. Have a seat, Charlotte. How do you express annoyance? Do you think that annoyance should be expressed in appropriate ways?
Like inappropriate ways?
In appropriate ways. Was your annoyance expressed in an appropriate way?
No, miss.
Why did you choose to use inappropriate language?
Because I was annoyed, really.
People who use inappropriate language, expletives, filthy words, what does that tell about that person?
That they're not a very nice person, really.
Who does it reflect on worse? Your home or yourself?
Myself.
Yourself. Do you hate yourself?
No.
No. So why do you want to do yourself something that is negative? You shouldn't, eh?
No.
It's about choosing. You know what's right, you know what's wrong. And in your annoyance, you thought of hurting somebody else. But in the end, it was your reputation that got hurt. You see? So I want you to think and be more responsible as you make your choices. I think you deserve to apologize to Mrs. Wilkes.
Sorry.
No. Come on, a good apology. You addressed her.
I'm sorry for what I did, it was wrong.
You addressed her, Mrs. Wilkes.
Mrs. Wills, I'm sorry for what I did. It was wrong and I shouldn't have done it. And it was unfair to the other pupils around me who could hear me. And I shouldn't have done it.
You should learn something about yourself, that when you become fearful, you become easily angry.
Yeah.
So you know that's something that you have to work on. You know?
At my school, if you've done something wrong, they'll just say, like, oh, a detention. No one would really talk to you about it. It'll probably happen again, but he'll, like, talk to you and make you realise what you've done.
Angry, disappointed. Every day is gonna be like this. It will not happen. It will not happen. This is how you do it. Your hand don't have to go squeaky.
Unbeknown to Sharon, the day's events appear to be having an impact on Charlotte's negative attitude.
I'm sorry about today, Sharon.
Are you?
Yeah.
Really, really sorry?
Yeah.
How do you think I feel today getting that phone call after we've been through all of this?
Disappointed.
Very disappointed. Because, you know, I knew you were nervous, but I said my Charlotte is going to go out there and represent me. And are you going to let me proud tomorrow?
Yeah.
Proud?
Yeah.
Your mother proud?
Yeah.
England proud?
Yeah.
Yourself?
After only a few days in Jamaica, being away from home is beginning to take its toll on Sam and Charlotte.
It's just really weird, really, like being away from my mum and my dad, because I miss them all loads.
I didn't think that I would miss my family, actually. I thought I'd just miss my friends alone. But at the same time, I miss my family. I miss my family, and I miss my mum, I miss my little sister, most importantly. No, I miss Bex, I miss my girlfriend, she's beautiful. I miss kissing her, yeah, it's fun.
Tomorrow is another school day, but first Charlotte wants to find out more from Davia about life as a teenager in Jamaica.
What would happen if I was lived and brought up here, and and your mum was my mum as well, and I come home and said, look, I've got a boyfriend. What would happen?
Our mother would kill us and say, you're not staying under our roof with that. So do you have a boyfriend?
Yeah.
How old?
20.
Are you allowed to go to your boyfriend's house?
Yeah. You're all really shocked by it. You're like.
So, you sleep over?
Yeah, I do stay around there. Yeah.
My mom would never allow that to happen.
Are you allowed to kiss him?
Yeah.
But my parents were all right with it, really.
You love him?
Don't know, really.
That look like a no. Are you sexually active?
Yeah. Yeah.
Davine want to know if you use a condom.
You use one?
Yeah. Well, you got it. Otherwise, you get something or get pregnant.
So if I was your boyfriend, I I never ever do those things.
It's day 4. The teens are halfway through their experience in Jamaica.
How are you feeling today?
Today at Denby High, the students are being drilled in the school's strict moral code.
Now, we're going to have a very interactive session this afternoon, and I know it's something that is on everybody's lips. And can you tell me what that is? Sex!
Unlike in Britain, where teens are tutored in the art of safe sex, here the message is more simple. The only safe sex is no sex.
Sex is fun, you know, but it is not for teenagers. You have heard it over and over again that sex is for married couples. It's no to alcohol, it's no to sexual advances, and it's no to drugs.
And to help our teenagers say no, the Jamaican government has come up with 101 helpful lines.
Read one for me, sir.
Stop now.
Stop now. He's touching you. You are going to say stop now, and what you have to be emphatic about that. No means what? No. Right. Read another one for me, Sam.
I want to break up until you can wait.
I like that one. I want to stop that now. I want to stop sex now. Just take a look at something that I have this. Look at this. This is how our bodies can be tampered with.
That's disgusting.
This is a pus that is coming from the penis. His penis burns. Do you see this? Yeah. You don't like to see it? Right. I'm sure you're going to go out there and be the vehicle for change and have super, safer, sexual skills.
What they're teaching, I think, is absolute bull. Like,
they're basically brainwashing them.
If I believed what they said here, the minute anyone has the very first thrust of sex, they've got AIDS and they're already pregnant and they're already going to die very, very soon.
People just say like bollocks to that.
Sam has a reputation for coasting at school, but at Denby they've noticed his talent. The poem he wrote yesterday about fatherhood has been singled out for praise.
I want to share with you a poem. When I have a child, I will set him free. His choices are made by him, not me. I'll guide him well, as best as I can. But he must walk his own path and follow his plan. My love for my family shall never run out. I'll stand on the rooftop and give out a shout. My beautiful family, my beautiful wife, my beautiful children. This is a beautiful poem, yes. The fact that I use it, Sam, means I think it's a good piece. Well done on the exam conditions.
The staff feel that Sam has a low opinion of his own abilities. Before he leaves, they have some parting advice.
Each time somebody says to you, Sam, you're doing well. You say, no, I don't think I'm doing well because. Say yes, accept.
I'm not an A-grade student. I've never been.
I don't think so, and I don't hope that you will say that again. For the little that I have seen of you and how quickly you were able to write that poem, I think you have tremendous ability, tremendous possibilities. Don't ever think that you are not capable of the A. I think you are capable of the A.
But it's a little bit hard to believe when the only people who have actually ever said that to me all live in Jamaica. No one back in England has ever said anything like that to me. Not once has anyone ever said that I'd actually be able to get an A. No one's...
Do you think that's why you doubt yourself? Because nobody has that kind of confidence in you?
I don't actually have the ability to do certain things.
No, don't say that.
Children who are smart are able to get A's.
No, it's not people who are smart get A's. It's people who believe in themselves and work towards it.
I'll try my hardest, but I can say right now I will never be able to get an A.
I wish you didn't say that.
Despite being predicted higher grades, Sam got mostly C's and 1 E in his GCSEs. The comments have struck a nerve.
I do fail. Because I'm not the smartest person out there. I don't need some teacher who's met me for 2 days telling me she knows me. So I don't bloody need being told how brilliant and amazing I am, because whenever you do that,
Why on earth aren't I brilliant and amazing then? Why aren't I getting as good grades as the smart geek with the ridiculous glasses?
Later on that evening, Sam's in a more reflective mood.
My dad basically was a genius. He was one of the smartest guys you'll ever meet in your life. And he was a complete and utter bastard. He was constantly belittling me and making me feel like I was totally stupid. It's basically led me to the point where I don't want to be intelligent. I don't want people to think I'm smart. I want to be someone who is at the lower end of things. So that way, I don't get told that I have to achieve up this point.
For the Rose family, succeeding at school is not an option, but a must. Education is a means of escaping the surrounding rural hardship. Dad Dave is keen that the teens experience this firsthand.
Kids in England, America and Canada live in a life of paradise. They need to come to Jamaica. This Jamaica can be a hellhole at times, and this is the best place for them to come. Jamaica can be a life of paradise, but they need to know the hardship of life. Things put down on a silver platter for them, and it's not to be like that.
The Roses may have a comfortable life by Jamaican standards, but their extended families still rely on the land to survive. Today, the teens are being sent to the farm where Sharon grew up.
This is where I've worked. My family worked. This is how we gain money to put food on our table. And since Charlotte and Sam is a part of my family, there have to be work on the farm to see what the farm life is about, how we can do things as a family.
Sam, that's my mother. Hey, I'm cooking.
Sharon's mother and brother struggle to maintain the farm alone, so the whole family help out.
This is my brother Richard. This is Charlotte, and that's Sam. They're here today to put in some labor.
The first job is helping Richard clear all the weeds from the potato and pepper fields.
What about these ones? What are they?
Your hands are soft, Sam, and a boy hand's supposed to be hard, rough.
My arm aches a little bit.
Your arm aches? That's how Jamaican children ache.
It's back-breaking work, but by the end of the morning, the teens have made some progress, albeit reluctantly.
If it suited me, I'd do the garden. If it was something like this, I would do it if I was getting quite a bit of money for it.
Yeah, but no, it's got to make us realise as well that they have to do this to survive, basically. We can just go to Tesco's and get, I don't know, whatever they grow in, a tomato or something, but they have to grow and like care for it, and then they have to sell it to get money.
The Roses also raise chickens for slaughter, and as a reward for their work, the teens are given one to take home.
Catch him, catch him, catch him, catch him. All catch him, the big one. Oh, that's small. That's one. That's a big one. Yeah, yes, all that one. Nice. Yes, come right there.
Charlotte, that's very good.
The only problem is, first, they have to kill it.
Come, stop the crying. Come on, stop the crying. Come. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's not hard.
All you have to do is put it in the bag and cut off the head.
Oh, what do you want to do? Water running?
Well, I prefer not to hold the head. I don't want to be holding a severed chicken head. Thank you. Right, where am I going with this then?
It's horrible. I'm not gonna eat chicken anymore. I'll say that, we'll probably go over and have KFC or something.
Sam and Charlotte have been in the Rose household for 1 week and are now finally starting to feel at ease with their new family.
You're just trying to torment me.
I must say thank you.
Thank you very much,
You've
guys.
made this dinner possible, and you know, you guys, you did a marvelous job today.
Thank you.
And I must say thank you. Here you go, Sam.
Wow, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Read it. How much is on it?
It's 500 Jamaican dollars.
500 Jamaican dollars is equivalent to just under £4.
Good chicken.
Their thoughts about Sharon are starting to change too.
I think she's alright. You just like talk to her and tell her how you feel and stuff, and then she understands.
She's not a bad woman. She just don't take no shit, basically. And I do take back things that I said about her. She's a good woman, and yeah, she's cool. I like her.
For the teens, there's finally some news from home.
How you doing?
Fine.
I have something for you. This is a letter from your mom.
Me and Dad think the world of you and are so proud of you for what you have done and love you more than anything in the world.
Come on, girl.
I just love her so much.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's the spirit. This is love, right? Good.
She was like, oh, you shouldn't come here, Div. That like upsets me when you shout and swear at me and stuff. But I don't like, I know she's annoyed, but I don't know it upsets her because she doesn't show it.
In Charlotte's family, they're not able to have family discussion because Charlotte will just walk away. She needs to stand up, face it, say, this is what I'm feeling. She realizes that, you know, her hunger and whatever, it put her nowhere. Come on, baby. I'm so proud of you. Are you proud of yourself?
Yeah.
Before Sam came to Jamaica, there were daily rows with his mother. Now she's written him a letter.
It's very peaceful at this end. And that has been very healing as our family. We are in great need of peace and healing. We have all been through a lot, but the only way we are ever going to get through is if we get the peace that we deserve. It's basically just saying that she really doesn't like the way that I've been back home. And that she really doesn't like who I'm becoming. I want my mum to like me. Fuck the love, fuck the respect. I want my mum to like me. Fucking hell. Come on.
With 2 days left to go, Sharon and Dave have a friend living on the other side of the island who they want Sam to meet. His father also walked out on him, and they think Sam could learn from his example. 19-year-old Malachi Johnson lives in Portland Cottage in the southern hurricane belt. By contrast to Sam, he's shouldered responsibility for his whole family, despite facing extraordinary adversity. The Roses hope the meeting will be a wake-up call for Sam.
Okay, Sam. Meet my friend here. And he's a very good person. He's only 2 years older than you.
Oh. Oops, excuse you. You can take it all off.
Oh man. This place is like... makes my place look really, really good. I thought it wasn't that good, but it makes it look pretty good.
Last year, Malachi gave up his education to get a job to provide for his 7 siblings after his father left.
My little sister.
Hello.
Tommy. Say hello.
This is my cousin.
So basically, I grew up with a rough life. Then my mom now, she got pregnant at that time, and my stepfather was taking drugs. So basically, left home.
Amazing, it's so different.
What motivates me the most is my family. That's what motivates me the most to get a job. That's what motivates me the most. Sometimes I feel like sorry, but sometimes I said, God knows the reason why I put me in this position.
I used to be a Catholic, but I lost my faith. I used to believe in God and all that, but I just lost it. I just couldn't believe in anything anymore.
If I didn't baptize at one point and become a Christian at one point, like I would give up a long time ago.
It's just like everything that I've thought was bad, everything I thought was shit, basically. It's absolutely nothing. Like, I'm sure, like, you'd rather live my life than live out here.
Sometimes I like wondering to myself, why did I born in this family? But I think that God put me here for a special reason.
This is made. Fucking hell. Coming here is made like everything different. I ain't complaining no more. There ain't nothing to complain about. I'm gonna basically just not be such a little whining twat. I really have been, I think. Don't know what on earth to say, man. He's basically just shut me the fuck up.
Hey there, Sam.
Hello.
How was it?
It was amazing. I chose to give up on things and he didn't. I gave up on my family. I gave up on trying and he didn't. And yet he's got so little compared to what I do. Yet he's got the biggest grin on his face ever.
He's happy.
Yeah. Just being there sort of causing more problems. And I'm not doing that anymore. I really cannot do that anymore, otherwise I'm not going to be able to put up with myself.
It's the teens' final day in Jamaica. Tomorrow they'll be back home with their own families.
Let us pray.
Thank God for this food. Amen.
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 Amen. I pray and I hope that all will be well when you guys get home. You can have breakfast like this with your family. And I must say a big thank you. You guys have done well this morning. Breakfast, the beds were perfect, the house clean. I must say a very thank you to you guys. Good. Let's have breakfast. Sam and Charlotte being with me, we had highs and low moments. We had laughter, we had fun, we have tears. Oh, scream, shouting. But yet, I stood my grounds and they knew what I'm all about, what I stand for. Discipline, discipline, discipline. Respect, respect, respect. And I give them a lot of love. Love, unconditional love.
It's just been such hard work being here and I've learned so much and I'm really eager to get back. It's sort of end of something and start something new. For me it really is to start something new, to start of a new way of being with my family, which is cool.
I don't think my mum will argue. And I think because I've been away from her for this amount of time, it's just like, oh, maybe I do really miss her and appreciate the things she does, and I should listen to her more and stuff like that, really.
Woohoo, I'm packed! Flush!
To mark their departure, the Roses are throwing a farewell party for all the family.
Can I have a dance, please? You don't want to dance?
Oh, don't cry. You've been like me all week now, crying.
Well, you enjoy your party, and thank you so much.
Yes, my brother. Yes, my brother.
You've helped me out a huge amount, man.
Yeah. What you have learned here, I hope you take it into practice and move on with your life. Things will work for you, my brother. I know that things will work for you, okay?
All right, man.
Yes, my brother.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharon. I will remember this. Always, always, always.
Take care, girl.
All right.
But I love them. And they're taking a part of me with them.
Being here in Jamaica has made me realise that I don't need to cry, get angry, or just shut down like whenever I get pissed off or something. So I can open up and talk to people about how I feel and like listen to what they've got to say as well about stuff.
I'm a bit nervous about going home because I went away one person and come back another person. I don't know really how they'll take me as this. I'm not going back to how I was because I wasn't happy. No one was happy. And what idiot doesn't want to be happy?
I really hope I've got a new Charlotte back, and I can't wait to see her and see how she's been and how she's changed and what she's been doing and how she looks, and it just feels like I haven't seen her for such a long time.
Hello. You with me?
Missed you.
Hello. Oh, and there's your...
Oh, thank you. Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
It's the ashtray.
Someone who loves me very much went to Jamaica and got me this ashtray. Oh, I think it's this. What do you see differently now you're back?
I should listen to you more and take on board what you say.
Can you see why we do it?
Yeah, help me out and stuff.
What I'd like him to have actually learnt over there is a bit of self-discipline. And to see a family operating well.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, how are you?
Ow.
Oh, sorry if I hurt you.
Yeah, bites all over. Oh,
Are you?
I don't care. Ow. I love you.
Oh, you look fantastic.
It made me realise I'm so genuinely sorry about the way that I've made things over the last year. And I'm not doing that no more.
That's lovely having you back. Love you too. He was always edgy. There was an edge about him, and he seems quite laid back actually, which is lovely. I think it was just the right time for him to have an experience like that. He was just getting more and more wound up, and I think it just came at the right time. Amazing, really.